Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. We back again with another one, man. Listen, last night, NBA Youngboy affiliate NBA Ben 10 was shot at with a guy named Deadend Ron, another Baton Rouge rapper connected to the whole Youngboy camp and all that, right? And now they saying that J Prince Jr. has something to do with it. Now, crazy enough, NBA Ben 10 was trying to steal a chain from a rapper named Worldstar Jr., a Detroit rapper who was down in Houston. All of a sudden, it appears that J Prince Jr. was there in attendance, on camera, on surveillance footage, or even just phone footage. That he might be responsible for almost getting NBA Ben 10 up out of here. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna run this clip. Salute to the chat. There's a lot going on out there. Let's take a look, man.
Wow. Wow.
Let's go back to it.
Yes.
Let's go back to it.
Oh, no. What the fuck? Oh my God. Why they doing that? What is security? Oh my God, he got the tail. Man, what the fuck? Let's go, Jay. Let's go. Exactly. Like, damn.
Now, you heard that shot right there, right? Because that right there was the gunshot. You heard that, gang? Yeah. Like, listen. First things first, right? And salute to the chat, man. Big salute to the chat. First things first, right? If y'all was attempting to rob somebody, if shots were fired, weren't they supposed to be fired? Now, you got a lot of glazers who love NBA Youngboy and all that, and the Youngboy camp and what have you, the NBA camp, right? And they saying, oh, this was a setup. Champ, was it not a setup for this guy to be robbed in the first place? I'm sorry. Let's not pretend that these guys ain't criminals trying to do criminal things. In the case of F around and find out, yeah, these guys tried to rob someone and got shot at. Yeah, champ, we can't be painting criminals as the good Samaritans here. Like, oh, God, he tried to rob and got shot. Oh, get well soon, champ. Yo, bro. Yeah, that don't make sense. I don't understand. People are crazy, bro. Yo, Uncle Des says J Prince Jr. is a trust fund baby trying to be tough. He's gonna get some lemon pepper flavored wings soon. Oh, please believe. So they're trying to say that, yo, listen, it was goddamn J Prince Jr. who set them up to. So they saying that he told them to go rob All-Star J just for them to get shot. I don't even know how that makes any sense. All right, this is what they're saying. I've been seeing it all over the place. That J Prince Jr. set up NBA Ben 10. NBA Ben 10 is there with Deadend Ron, another rapper, and they both get shot at. They're saying that J Prince Jr. told them niggas to go rob All-Star J, the Detroit rapper, just for them to get shot. I don't understand how that makes sense. If J Prince Jr. did this, I don't know if he did. If he did this is crazy. This is like the third nearly unaliving of someone that J Prince Jr. was around for. I'm gonna be honest. This is the third time, champ. J Prince Jr. seems to be around a lot of violence in the Houston area when it comes to rappers, for whatever reason. I don't know. In the last couple of years. It's kind of crazy that this is happening right after Offset gets shot, right? Because Offset, Takeoff, and right after, a couple days after Takeoff gets clapped, J Prince Jr. is a part of another said shooting, allegedly, right? Now, J Prince Jr. is in this footage, by the way. He is. We can't really make him out in the footage, but yeah, apparently he's there. That Mickey Ficky says, them fools whole ish scam. Never get involved with anything involving Prince. Listen, I don't even see why Jay Prince Jr., if he did this, again, I don't know if he did this. I know Jay Prince Jr. is there, though. I know for a fact that Jay Prince Jr. is in the footage because they said he's there. I can't make him out in this footage, by the way. I'm going to try to, in the best of my abilities, make out where the hell Jay Prince Jr. is. We have barely seen Jay Prince Jr. without a hat on. So, oh, that's him right there. That's him right there. Hold on. I found him. I found him, champ. Take a look. Hold on. That's him right there. Wait a goddamn minute. I spotted Junior here, champ. Wait a goddamn minute, champ. Hold on. That's him. Hold on. Boom. You see that guy right there with that chain on and that little do-rag? That's him in the shorts. We found him, gang. I didn't know who he was. That's him, champ. We found Junior. Black shirt, black. We found him, gang. Oh, champ. We found him. Trenton Bailey says he want to be his father. You know what's crazy? Jay Prince Jr. and Jay Prince are not related at all. At all. Them niggas not related, bro. Jay Prince Jr. is like an adopted son of Jay Prince. You know that? Them niggas not related, gang. These niggas not even related. Yo, Jay Prince, I don't know if y'all knew this. I hope y'all did. Jay Prince Jr. and Jay Prince Sr. are not related in any way, shape, or form, Chip. They're not blood. They have no blood relation. FYI. You heard? Salute to Franklin in the building. Yo, Jay Prince Jr., this is like your third time involved in some nonsense, gang. This is crazy, champ. Come on, Junior. What's going on here, man? But yeah, that's Jay Prince Jr. right there in the footage. Alright, now they're accusing him of backdooring NBA Ben 10. Again, if NBA Ben 10 is trying to commit a robbery, what the hell I gotta do with Jay Prince Jr.? That's all I'm saying. I'm not everybody else. I'm not gonna be the guy be like, yeah, he backdoored NBA Ben 10. If NBA Ben 10 and his friend Deadend Ron is trying to rob this Detroit rapper named Worldstar Jr., who is a rapper from Detroit who happens to be in Houston, right? And this robbery took place at like 11 p.m. at night in Houston, by the way. Attempted robbery. They did not get his chain. But in the process of trying to rob this guy, both Deadend Ron and NBA Ben 10 both get shot. You feel me? It don't make sense to me. You didn't know that Junior and Senior, them niggas not related, bro. No. Jay Prince Jr. and Jay Prince Sr. are not related. Jay Prince Jr. is literally like his adopted son. It's facts. That's just what it is, gang. Alright? I ain't gonna lie. 7:30 JB says police said Ben 10 and them got on him soon as he walked in the door. Sounds like a setup. So soon as he got in the door, huh, champ? Okay. Listen, it might be a setup. But why is Jay Prince Jr. setting up NBA Ben 10? Now, listen, I got people in Houston, right? So one of my people said this. One of my people say, yo, I see Ben 10 in Houston a lot. He said this was bound to happen. Really? Okay. That's what they told me. Bro said, I see Ben 10 in Houston a lot all the time, and this situation was bound to happen. That's what they told me. That's what they left me with. That's all I can honestly say, right? The Dago Jr. right there. Let's continue the footage, y'all. Junior's obviously there. We still see him. Okay, he walks in the door, and apparently they go, okay, so... Okay, now I see the backdoor situation. All-Star Jr. didn't come in yet. All-Star Jr. Okay, so NBA Ben 10 and Jay Prince Jr. and Deadend Ron was all in there already. They was in the spot already. This is supposed to be a restaurant or a club, right? They're already in there. As soon as All-Star Jr. comes in, right, they start getting to his chain, trying to rob him for his chain. Okay, cool. And then next thing you know, at the end, shots is fired and NBA Ben 10 and Deadend Ron get shot. So, could that be that Jay Prince Jr. purposefully had them try to rob him just to shoot him? I mean, again, that's the craziest backdoor I've ever heard. That's a wild backdoor. Having someone try to rob someone to throw them off just to shoot them is crazy. is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Herbs says Junior gonna run into the fight into the right one, and that Montaz BS not gonna mean nothing. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, Herbs. In the city of Houston, Montaz is not that powerful like people think. I'm gonna be real with you. I know a lot of people in Houston. I've been to Houston myself quite a few times, and Montaz do not hold that much weight like they used to. It's a different Houston now. It's not Houston in the '90s when Jay Prince really had a stronghold. Jay Prince is an old man now, and you know all that stuff don't last long. That Make You Figure says Africa Bambaataa deleted and KRS-One, BDP, and any other so-called hip-hop person that covered for him can eat a fat one. I agree. I'm not gonna lie, champ. I agree. Roy's OG says whatever that place is, it does not look like a good time. From what I read earlier today in the morning when I first did a stream on this, it did say that this was like a restaurant / club. I guess it's both. I guess they serve food and drinks. I don't know. You dig? Uncle Dust says, yup, like I said before, if I up it, you'll be in the upper room. I'm that efficient. I'll chant John Wick chant. John Wick. Okay? Now at the end of this footage, you do hear a shot go off.
Let's go back in.
Yes.
Let's go back in.
Oh no! What the fuck? Oh my god! Why they doing that? What is security? Oh my god, he got the tail. Man, what the fuck? Let's go, Jay. Let's go. Exactly. Like, damn.
They go to shot. Now again, I can understand why they saying this is a backdoor, because at first I didn't get it. So I guess they're saying, look, Jay Prince Jr. was with NBA Ben 10 and his friend Deadend Ron, right? Another rapper. Now, as soon as Worldstar Jr., the Detroit rapper, comes into the club or what have you, they all running up and getting on his chain. They claiming that Jay Prince Jr. told them to go rob bro or what have you, supposedly, right? And as soon as they try to rob bro, shots fired. For them, they didn't clap at Worldstar Jr. They clapped at NBA Ben 10 and his friend Deadend Ron. So for that matter, it's like, whoa, so y'all backdooring, y'all try to get them up out of here. What is the reason for y'all trying to get them up out of here? All I know is that people that I know that see NBA Ben 10 on a regular basis out there in Houston said that this was a situation that was bound to happen. Hoodfella says 50 Cent slowly taking over Houston and Louisiana. Well, he's doing business. He's not doing any street affairs. When I talk about mob ties and all that, I'm talking about street affairs. 50 is a old, not really a super old man. He's in his 50s, but I don't think he's trying to do any street stuff per se. 730 JB says Jay Prince Jr. Sick Ben 10 on Worldstar Jr. Yeah, that's what they're saying. But in the process of that, them trying to rob Worldstar Jr., they also get shot while doing it, which is crazy, right? Because why would you tell them to do that and then in the process clap them? So I don't know. Uncle Doug says, what's crazy is trying to rob someone in a state like Texas. Yeah, robbing someone in Texas is probably not in your best interest considering the gun laws there. That's not smart, champ. That's not smart. It's like robbing someone in Atlanta. Like, you wouldn't rob nobody in Atlanta. Everybody in Atlanta got a blick. It's probably not in your best interest to try to rob anyone in Atlanta. Just saying. In Texas, it's gung-ho, nigga. It's going crazy. Not the best idea, champ. And if you ain't got nothing on you, what is your reasoning for trying to rob somebody in the great city of Houston, Texas? It's not smart. 730 says Jay Prince Jr. had an issue with Worldstar Jr. Okay. So if he got an issue with Worldstar Jr., how in the world do the niggas that's with Jay Prince Jr. all get clapped at? And who's doing the clapping? Who was with All-Star Jr. is the question. If the people with All-Star Jr. shot at Ben 10 and Deadend Ron, then I get it. That makes sense. That should have happened, correct? If you tried to attempt to rob someone, right? And in the process you get clapped at, wasn't that supposed to happen? Wasn't that supposed to happen though? Or I'm wildin'. Hoodfella says Texas gun laws is very lax. If you commit a crime with a gun, it's different. Yeah. I believe they have self-defense laws too, by the way. I believe they have self-defense laws, right? I Am Who I Am says them stand your ground laws will get a dumb nigga sent to the upper room 1000%. Roy says LOL, I didn't think about that. Bro, if you attempting to rob someone and you get shot in the process, wasn't that supposed to happen, champ? I mean, that could have been literally, that's like that can happen, champ. You know what I'm saying? 730 says police said it was either All-Star Jr. or his homies who fired the shots. It was a failed mission. Well, these niggas failed to rob this man of his chain. They failed and got clapped. Now everybody's like, get well soon, NBA Ben 10. Well, this nigga just tried to commit a dusty act of robbery, shit. Same thing for Offset. Nigga said, get well, Offset. Offset is a goddamn thief and an ass better. I'm not gonna say get well, Offset, when you owe mad people money. You a dirty gambler. You also owe the casino money because you finessed the credit line, my nigga. You aren't getting any get wells from me, champ. You owe mad bread. You just a dirty thief. You're just a filthy Negro, champ. Uncle Dust says, yup, that was some well-deserved clappage. 1000%. Yo, listen. In the case of F around and find out, this is what happens. In the case of F around and find, you can't just commit these dirty, filthy crimes and expect to just nothing just to happen. Everybody's not going. Everybody's not soft. Everyone is not gonna let you just take advantage of them, shit. You might just catch a hot one, right? Hoodfella says, I'm in Houston. You can't do that on Kirby Street at 11:30. What do you mean? Yeah, stand your ground with alcohol in your system. Bay Area Warrior says, if you try to rob someone, expect there's a chance you getting sent to La Ruma. Upstairs. Upstairs, champ. You heard? Upstairs, gang. So you going, alright? Upstairs. And it might be an elevator to the top floor, gang. This elevator moves fast. Juan Frias says Africa being about to die. Good for him. Listen, the cemetery has another urinal. Congratulations, champ. I'm glad that the cemetery got another urinal. That's great. Now everybody gets to take a leak now, champ. Everyone gets to take a leak. Alright, by the time they're done, I'm pretty sure his tomb will be yellow, champ. We pray that his gray tomb turns yellow, alright? God was a sicko, and we do hope that that tomb that used to be gray actually turns bright yellow by the time everyone is done. Okay? Just saying. Uncle Dust says, what's crazy is, I'm sure Ben 10 will seek revenge like he wasn't in the wrong. Of course, shit. That's obvious. Of course, shit. Well, yeah, of course. Sexy Chocolate says he's staying something where people get hurt. The law either don't care or this family has something on the law. Shaking my damn head. Yo, listen. Here's what I'll say. If Jay Prince Jr. orchestrated this madness, he's a bozo. Well, here's what you did, champ. If you had a problem with All-Star Jr., correct, which is the Detroit rapper that walked in the club and nearly got robbed, if you had a problem with him, why did you stick NBA Ben 10 and Deadend Ron on him and basically getting them clapped at? At this point, you are not going to be subject to getting clapped at because whoever the shooters is not looking for you. They looking at the niggas that's trying to yank this chain off the guy's neck. So, All-Star Junior's people, then clap back at Ben 10 and Deadend Ron, and you just sitting there like, well, these niggas almost got blicked based off my doings. Which is nasty work. So you basically let J Prince Jr. be a big homie, which is nasty work, and J Prince Jr. sent you on a dummy mission to get clapped at. That's nasty work on J Prince Jr.'s behalf. That's all that means. Shorty Nick says, why is NBA Ben 10 hanging with Junior is my damn question. I thought NBA didn't F with the Prince family. That's what I'm saying, bro. Didn't Young Boy address a threat to Jay Prince, and then Jay Prince did a goddamn video next to Shakur Stevenson rocking some white gators, nigga? This nigga Jay Prince had on some white gator shoes, nigga. These joints look like white Aladdin shoes, except they was pure gator. I promise you this. I wish I could find that video, but I can't. The goddamn Jay Prince Jr. talking gangster-ish to Young Boy. Real talk. Said, look here, you young whippersnapper, let me tell you something. In my city, like, alright, OG, you wildin'. You know what I'm saying? You was talking that 70s pimp talk and all that. Let me tell you something, you little jive turkey. Like, alright, bro. Nigga Jay Prince had on white gators, nigga. He had two white albino alligators on his feet talking crazy to NBA Youngboy. Now, if this is true, why the hell is NBA Ben 10 around Jay Prince Jr.? That doesn't make any sense. It don't make sense to me. I'm being honest, man. And if Youngboy got an issue, and we ain't heard nothing from Youngboy in regards to NBA Ben 10 getting clapped at, I'm pretty sure Youngboy's like, what the hell are you niggas doing hanging out with Mobb ties, nigga? What are y'all doing over there? As a matter of fact, F y'all. You know what I mean? Oh, champ. Great Machine says full linen set with a Kango is crazy. That nigga Jay Prince Jr. had on 2 pairs of very white gators, man. These was white gators. That nigga was talking gangster-ish to Young Boy, man. I'm like, oh, here we go. Mind you, Jay Prince is like 60 years old, by the way. He got on his Guitar Center, he got his afro from Guitar Center, nigga. He got a soundproof afro. Alright, his afro is the same texture as goddamn big speakers that you see at a club somewhere, champ. It got the same texture, champ. Speaker texture afro from Guitar Center. Alright, he got that glued on correctly. He has it glued on his scalp correctly, champ. His hair's not real. It's see-through. It's literally soundproof. And he's talking crazy to NBA young boys. Like, hey, look here, young whippersnapper. I'll tell you what. It's gonna go one of 2 ways, grasshopper. Like, alright, bro. We not taking you serious. Whatever, nigga. Whatever, old man. You know what I'm saying? Cool, man. Then we got NBA. So what it looks like to me is Jay Prince Jr. knew that NBA Ben 10 was a crash out and tried to big homie a situation where he don't get his hands dirty, where he get NBA Ben 10 and Deadend Ron to try to rob Worldstar Jr. as soon as he gets into the club. As soon as Worldstar Jr. get into the club, NBA Ben 10 and goddamn Deadend Ron is trying to steal Worldstar Jr.'s goddamn chain. Right? Cool. Next thing you know, as they're trying to grab that chain off of his neck, Worldstar Jr.'s people begin to shoot at NBA Ben 10 and goddamn Deadend Ron. Which means that Jay Prince Jr. is not gonna get shot at. Jay Prince Jr. sent you niggas to get shot at, not him. Maybe Jr. understood that, hey, I'm not gonna get shot. I need to violate this guy because apparently Jay Prince Jr. got an issue with Worldstar Jr., who's a Detroit rapper in Houston. So he uses those two to attack him because he might know that Worldstar Jr. got some shooters with him. So he don't want to get involved in that madness, which is nasty work. In my opinion, that's a coward act from Jay Prince Jr. Not gonna hold you. Because that's what it looked like to me. He pretty much suckered some crash outs into doing some crash out dirty work for his sake or for him instead of him doing it. Right? So basically them niggas took the bait, if we being honest. Right? That Mickey Ficky says YNs make so-called mob ties OGs look like a clown with dumb-ish regularly. Listen, if Junior orchestrated that robbery, which he probably did, it's a bozo, it's a coward move and a bozo move, because why did you need to use them to get your hands dirty? You know these niggas is some dirty crash outs, nigga. You know these niggas is some dirtball crash outs, man. Come on, gang. These are some dirtball crash outs that you just use, man. Come on, man. Aw, champ. Hood fella says Jay Prince going to the island and is sucker free. Killer Bees says All-Star Junior A Junior nigga, ain't it a blessing? T Grizzly shouted him out on FDO. Ah, okay. Well, he's a Detroit rapper, so I'm sure he has, you know, he's very much connected to a lot of Detroit artists. Levy, I read All-Star got one of their guns and a lot off with it. Clowns. And let off with it. Clowns. Wait. You saying that he got one of their blicks and blick? First of all, if he got them with their own blicks, that's nasty work. If that's true, if All-Star Junior got NBA Ben 10 or Deadend Ron's gun and used it on him, that's the most embarrassing thing of all time. So you mean to tell me you was trying to yank this man's chain and he got a hold of your blick and use it on you? That's got to be the nastiest backfire of all time, if it's true. They say that, okay, maybe All-Star Junior's people already had it on them. Hoodfella says Jay Prince's other sons never involved in this mess. Nah, Jazz Prince and the rest of them don't get involved in the nonsense. It's usually Junior, Jay Prince Jr., who's always involved in some street business, right? Serial Killer says mob ties, why not crime syndicate? Dumb ass name, damn heatbacks. Oh, I mean, they've been mob ties since the 90s, shit. I don't know. 730 says if they got shot with their own ish, that's 9 times worse. That's embarrassing. You're an if you got hit with your own blick, that's super embarrassing. You got a hold of your own weapon and use it on you? Nasty word. In the process of a robbery? Nasty work. That's terrible. So you guys failed the mission badly, nigga. And Jay Prince Jr. looks completely crazy. So you mean to tell me, allegedly, you tried to rob this man and he got a hold of your blick while you was robbing him and clapped at y'all? That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Out of pocket, not gonna lie. Oh, jam. Your own joint? Your own joint is crazy. That's nasty work, gang. I ain't gonna lie, man. That's vicious. Your own joint? Nasty work. If that's the case, if that's what happened, that's literally an embarrassment. That's embarrassing, bro. How, champ? How? Oh, champ. Yeah, it's ugly out there, ain't it? Oh man, Uncle Doug says this is why the NO don't rock with most of these BR short bus passengers. He said the niggas is just foolish. Listen, if you wanted to change so bad, you might as well just wave it on him, Chip. Isn't the smart decision to wave it on him instead of just leaving it where it's at and allowing him to get a hold of it as you're trying to snatch the chain, Chip? You said these niggas are the slowest of criminals of all. You said these niggas ain't the brightest criminals in the bunch, champ. They're not the brightest, champ. You heard these are the type of individuals that will hold the weapon in reverse while they're trying to rob someone, champ. That they'll literally point the gun in reverse, like put the handle of the weapon in front of the victim's face so the victim could press it on him, champ. This is what you said. You're saying that they'll use the blick in reverse and put the handle of the blick to their head like this. Just so the person can grab it and use it on them, champ. And basically what they did was like, here, champ, press the button. Oh, champ. Is that what you're saying, champ? 730 says, I believe that because 12 was saying they was beating on All-Star for a minute before the shooting happened. They was confused why he didn't just pop them at the start. Well, bro might have got a hold of something in the process. Hood fella says, I moved to Houston from an ATL area. Never knew about no BR, no Houston stuff. Well, champ, you're finding out now. FBA says, this leads me to believe he set up Duke the Jeweler. Maybe it was him. They kept saying it was, first of all, for the longest, they kept saying Duke the Jeweler got set up by Boosie. I don't know what's true with this Duke the Jeweler situation, to be honest. I never super duper dived into the Duke the Jeweler situation. However, they kept saying it was Boosie this, Boosie that. There's no proof of Boosie doing anything. Niggas been trying to incriminate Boosie in the Duke the Jeweler situation. I don't know what was going on there. Who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows, champ? I have no clue. I remember when it happened and all that. I wasn't really doing any deep dives into that situation, not gonna lie. But this situation looks like J Prince Jr. failed miserably by using some crash outs to rob one of his ops. Because apparently J Prince Jr. got an issue with All-Star Jr., right? And All-Star Jr. ended up getting the last laugh because not only did they not even get his chain, but they got clapped at while trying to get it. Oh, champ. That's nasty work. I'm not gonna hold you, gang. And by the way, if you ain't hit that like button, please smash the like if you have not hit that like, because we do need to up these likes. Hitting the like button is very essential to the main channel. So if you would, please do that. You dig? Kid Q says left his Omnitrix in the car. Yes, champ. That's exactly what happened here. That's exactly what happened here. But boy, this is getting out of hand. This is getting strange. Oh, champ, what the hell's going on over there in H-Town? A failed robbery. J Prince Jr. gotta feel like a complete bozo. But again, I do think it's wrong for him to use these crash outs to do his dirty work. Clearly, you got a problem with goddamn All-Star Jr. Niggas say, yo, look, check this out. I need y'all to go rob that guy. You see him over there? Go get him, champ. I need y'all to take his chain, champ, for educational purposes. What the hell's going on? Hood fella says New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Houston, ATL, Miami, and Memphis need to have a talk. That was all fam at one. They was all fam at one time. Maybe they was. I have no idea, champ. I can't say. I don't know if they was all fam. I have no idea. I have no idea about the NO, Baton Rouge, Houston, Atlanta, Miami, and Memphis all being fam. I have no idea. I know Miami always been treacherous. The drunk YouTuber says J Prince Jr. probably started the rumor. Well, J Prince Jr. is in this actual video. I'm going to run it back one more time. I'm going to leave it without sound, just so y'all understand what's going on here, gang, alright? Just so y'all have an idea. Let me take it from the very, very, very top. Because you're going to see J Prince Jr. in this clip in just a second. In just a second, you shall see Jr. Alright, there he goes right there. You see him? So, as soon as the fight starts, this is J Prince Jr. right here in the black shirt. You see him, man, the black shirt and all that, what have you. That's him. See him right there. Alright, and then he moves around, he's walking. He's walking as the scuffle is taking place, right? And they trying to get the man's chain and what have you. Yeah, Junior just right there, just standing around, acting as though he might be trying to break up this fight, but he's not breaking up this fight because he clearly has a problem with All-Star Jr. They're supposedly putting hands, feet, knees, toes, and elbows all over All-Star Jr. until somebody ups that blick on NBA Ben 10 and Deadend Ron, who were the alleged crash outs sent by the one and only J Prince Jr. So I don't know. Champ. This is wild. And at the very end of the video, you will hear shots fired. At the very end. You will hear it. There it is, gang. There it is. Yes, champ. So yeah. Again, if it looks like to me that J Prince Jr. sent them boys out to catch Worldstar Jr. in this club / restaurant, and things just didn't go well, man. It was a failed mission. It was a mission that failed miserably. It wasn't a good turnout. It was a waste of time. J Prince Jr., if this is what happened, you are a complete bozo, but you always been one, so what's new, right? You always wanted to be just like J Prince Sr., even though you niggas are not even related in any way, because y'all are not blood relatives, nigga. You are an adopted son. Jazz Prince, who's an actual son of J Prince, doesn't act this way. Neither does his other kids, by the way. Hood fella says, yeah, I can see that. I was thinking more. Oh, you talking to somebody in the chat. My bad, gang. Didn't mean to read that one. But yeah, champs, this is what's going on here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's going on here. Mobb Ties might have took a severe L here because this was a failed attempt. You know what I mean? This was a failed attempt. You know? Oh, champ. Yeah, this is interesting, gang. That's what I can say about this. This is very interesting, but looks to me this was just a failed robbery, bro. This is a nasty failed robbery. Of course, J Prince Jr. got an issue with Worldstar Jr. Yeah, he failed, bro. Like, you try to get these crash outs to do your dirt, and they just failed miserably. You know what I'm saying? KQ says, damn, caught a Legas while they bumping the tunes. What does this mean, champ? Maybe I'm not hip, gang. Maybe I'm not hip, gang. Oh, champ, I don't even know what that means. Champ. You gotta have to help out the mayor, champ. Translation. Help the mayor, gang. Oh, champ. Yeah, bro. That's all, and that's really all that it looked like to me. So again, failed. He failed. He trying to be like J Prince Sr. You're just not that guy, champ. And J Prince Sr. is an old man, gang. What he like 62 now, 63, something along those lines, man. J Prince is an old man, gang. I ain't gonna lie, man. This is just getting out of hand, man. How old is J Prince Jr.? How old is this man? Hold on, gang. We gotta do a quick Google search. Let's check it out, man. How old is this guy? He's 39 years old. Come on, gang. No, that's Jazz Prince. Nigga, that's not even J Prince Jr. That's goddamn Jazz Prince. What about the other Prince brothers, nigga? Nigga, that's Jazz Prince. That's another Prince, nigga. That ain't the right Prince. Oh, champ. Wrong Prince family member, nigga. They don't even recognize this guy. They don't recognize J Prince Jr. that we know as J Prince Jr. as his actual son, because the niggas is not related, man. I told y'all they not related. It's nasty word. But look, man. If you new to the man's channel, I need you to do the man a favor. Make sure you subscribe right now, gang. Make sure you subscribe. If you're new to the man's channel, I need you to make sure you subscribe right now. Turn notification bells on so you get all of the mayor's updates. Alright? If you ain't smashed that like, I need you to make sure you up that like button. Also, when the video was done, I need you to make sure you're hitting that hype button, because the hype button is incredibly essential to the man's channel. Leave a comment after the video is done. Let the man know what you think about this entire ordeal. And one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor. The one and only New York Mayor, F. Mobb Donnie. And you rocking with the 10 favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the 10 versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salutes.